friend.
All right.
What inspired you to write the book, Let It Go?
You know, so many people have written to me and given me emails and things like that saying that they really struggle in this area. And even in my own life, when I would recite something as simple as the Lord's Prayer, forgive us of our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, I thought, do you really want God to treat you like you treat other people? And it opened up a big conversation in my heart and in my life about forgiveness and how important it is that we achieve that in every area of our lives.
Okay. What is forgiveness, though?
I think the thing, it is not forgetting. You're not asking for amnesia. What you really want to do, that's too much to ask for. But to take the pain out of it, to take the terror out of it, to get to the point that the person's presence or image doesn't get the kind of reaction out of you that it wants you to get, is freeing yourself from the slavery of being stuck to an incident that you need to renounce as being over.
What is the process to forgiveness? How do you start the process to forgive?
I think it's just the same thing you would do with accounting. You have to balance the books. You have to come to a conclusion about your life or you're going to be miserable all of your life. And in the process of balancing the books, you have to get an understanding also not only of your situation, because a lot of times unforgiveness is a very selfish thing. It's based on what happened to you. You also have to understand that this person may not be able to give you what they didn't have. Just because you wanted it and even had a right to get it doesn't mean that I have it in the warehouse of my personality to complete the inventory of your need. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of times we have to forgive people for being defective in an area that we are quite successful. And if you do that, you create an opening and an opportunity for people to forgive you, because though you may be strong in, say, for instance, your work ethic, you may not be strong in your personal relationship skills. And if you learn how to forgive people for not being strong where you may be strong, then maybe people can learn how to forgive you in areas of your own deficiency. You can't conceive being forgiven until you learn how to forgive.
Why is it that people won't let it go? What makes a person hang on to the hurt or whatever it is?
Well, first of all, we think that forgiveness is weakness, and it is absolutely not weakness. It takes a very strong person to be able to do it. We don't glamorize people for being forgiving. We glamorize people for being angry and hostile and, I'm not taking it anymore, and we applaud that kind of action.
Yeah.
But in reality, the acidity and the toxicity of holding that in over and over again is comparable to inhaling and never exhaling. If you inhale and never exhale, it will kill you. If you keep taking things in and don't develop a process to let that thing go, then it becomes toxic to you. And so you have to give that space to do that. Then we confuse forgiveness with trust. The fact that I forgive you does not mean that I trust you. You see, that does not mean that I trust you. The fact that I forgive you it just simply means that I'm going to cut the umbilical cord that ties me to what you did to me, and I'm freeing myself. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Has nothing to do with the perpetrator, has everything to do with you.
Man, I'm sorry about that. I know he the bishop, but sometimes I just don't know nothing else. I don't know nothing else to do. Hey, listen, we're going to talk more about this when we come back.